Hey guys, BZ here, and this is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3+4 with 0 stats. I saw someone do a challenge run like this on THPS 1+2 and thought, I've got to try that. So here we are, no stat upgrades, no cheats, no mods, just a zeroed out, create a skater, and a ton of failed attempts. Let's see how far I can push it. Alright, first and foremost, we're going to create our skater, so we're not going to use Bam Margera with his great stats, you know, so we're going to go ahead and create a skater. Remember, the idea of this is to have as minimal stats as possible, so unfortunately in 20 3+4, we're going to have to keep our stats at 1 for everything. We can't zero it out completely. Well, maybe the clickbait title, but it's zeroed out. It's as low as it can go. Alright, so we're going to name ourselves BZ, Los Angeles, California. That's going to be our hometown. Skater style, we're going to go with street, stance, regular, and we're going to use always Mongo for our pushing. I'm going to speed up through here a little bit, but you know, I'm going to try to get the guy to look a little bit like me. We're going to have some curly hair, we're going to have brown eyes, and we're going to have a red and black outfit, you know, black and red shoes, gray pants, red shirt. Of course, we're going to get that Death Wish board with the red wheels. This is the main part right here. Okay, so we're taking the stats all the way down to the bare minimum, and that's 1. I guess we can't zero them out, but we could 1 them out. Oh, so they're gonna be 1. All right, so we have 47 stat points available. We have 1 for air, 1 for hang time, 1 for ollie, 1 for speed, 1 for spin, 1 for switch, 1 for flip speed, 1 for rail balance, 1 for lip balance, and 1 for manual balance. So now we're actually going to start the challenge, and we're going to see how well we can do in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, right? So we're gonna go ahead and go to career. We're gonna pick our custom skater who has pretty much zeroed out stats right there, as you can see, and we're gonna start all over again. We're gonna do from Foundry. We're gonna do Foundry, and let's go ahead and get into the game. So unfortunately, after I had already thought of the idea and was like, you know what, I'm gonna do this, I realized that I can't do skate tours or solo tours yet because I have to complete the whole game, beat all of the park goals as well as all the pro goals in order to unlock solo tours, so I could at least go back and beat them with like individual players and replay the goals over again. So we're just going ahead and start later in the game, and we're going to try and see what we can do later in this game, right? So we're going to try to see if we can beat any levels in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3+4 with zeroed out stats, and then we'll go back later on once I beat the whole game and unlock all of that stuff. We'll go back and do every single level that we can and try to complete 100% of the goals and get all of the gold medals with zeroed out stats. So let's just go ahead and jump right into this. Let's get into our first level, which is going to be Skater Island. Alright, so Skater Island is it's a competition, right? It's a skate competition, so it's gonna be, we're going for gold. And remember, we have 0 stats, so we don't have any stats at all. So the goal here is to try to get as high of a score and try to have as few bells as possible. And you're gonna see that it's gonna take me a few attempts because I'm not used to the low flips and I land sideways a few times. So already a bell right up the start of this run right here, you know. So first run, I wouldn't say it goes smooth, right? But I was understanding a little bit more after the first run right here. I was like, okay, you know, I can't jump as high, I can't flip as fast. I gotta kind of focus more on grinds and manuals because flip tricks, grab tricks, they aren't really gonna get me my bulk of my points. I'm gonna have to grind and manual through all these combos because that's where my multiplier is gonna come from, and that's where my score is gonna come from. It's crazy because you get so much more air when you're like transferring. Okay, so an 85 puts us in 3rd place. That land was We're not getting a 99 with. Oh no. We didn't get it, but
Locking in.
okay. That sloppy landing really took off that 500 points. I just want to get that in there. Okay. We got 93. Okay. Remember, we're aiming for gold medal. That was clean. Oh shoot, the roof is falling. $93. Okay, so right now we're at 186. They need like a 95. I think I have this one. Alright, that's good enough. I got above 90s all my things. We should get a gold medal for that one. Yep, 186. They got 184. Okay. Gold medal. With the bare minimum stat points, I can't lower them. And just like that, the gold medal for Skater Island with the bare minimum stats, right? As you can see, I can edit my stats. They're all at 1. I can't remove any more than that. But do let me know if you do like this idea. I have all of the levels of 20X Pro Skater 4 that I need to go through, so we'll try it out with those, with that game as well. I still have some levels on 20X Pro Skater 3 that I need to complete and try to get all the goals with them as well, right? So we still need to complete that. Then once I do complete all of those, I need to get the pro goals as well. And from there, we can go back and do all of the levels and see how many levels I can complete 100% with base minimum stats or the bare minimum stats. But that's going to be it for this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed, dislike if you didn't, comment down below letting me know what you thought about the video. And do let me know if you want to see me continue in this series and try to do all of 20X Pro Skater 4 with the bare minimum stats, as well as the rest of 3, of course. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.